Hey YouTubers, vloggers, I just thought I would do a quick grinding session, so leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it's my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Brooklyn Nets.
Working on recording some of my videos from now on, guys.
They dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against Sacramento. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Jennings. And it's Walters in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jennings. Kicks to Walters. Three-pointer. And he gets the bucket. Walters got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Jack, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Jack. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. No good. Great D that time from Jennings. Brooklyn on defense. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Freak. And Jack, here we go. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Jennings. And Jennings drops them both. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Jack kicks to Bogdanovic. Jack passes to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jennings against Oladipo outside. Feeds it to Walters. Drills it from outside. Walters got a couple of threes now in the first for Orlando.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Lopez a screen. Here's Neal. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Walters dishes to Jennings. Now here's Freak, defended by Young. Gordon kicks to Walters. 6 to shoot. Neal pulls it in. Nets trail by 5. Jack passes to Neal. Jack's up a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, a bit ago, Byron Scott and I were able to chat. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thank you, Doris. Vucevic a screen on Jack. And a wide open look for Freak. Another miss by Orlando.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. And here's Neal outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. J.J. Hickson needs checked in for Vucevic. Thomas comes in for Gordon. Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Brandon Jennings. Curry dishes to Zeller. Shoots. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Walters. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Hickson's got his first points of the night.
And that he has in his arsenal.
Zeller, a screen on Payton. The shot by Speights. Nobody around. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
A nice shot by Walters.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Curry passes to Kilpatrick. Picked by Zeller. There's the dish to Speights. Right wing. And Zeller kicks to Speights. No good. And Orlando the other way now. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas a screen on Curry. For 3, Fournier. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Curry. Wide open look. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Here's Payton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He feeds it to Walters. Outside Thomas. Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Hickson a screen. Walters, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Now here's Curry. He kicks it to Speights. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's a tie ball game.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting. Lopez, he's checked in for Speights. Young comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's Bogdanovich in for Hollis Jefferson. Thomas checked in for Orlando. Walters comes in for Hezonja. Young is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Curry, and it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Bogdanovich, and there's the dunk to finish it off.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
That puts them in the lead. 14 points for Freak. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
To the paint, Lopez with the steal. Kilpatrick passes to Bogdanovich. Excellent D from Thomas. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Passes to Bogdanovich. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. 2 shots. Lopez hits them both. The Magic trail by 3. Baden outside. Dishes it to Walters. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very... Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break. Halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Freak really making a difference here.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Walters in at the 3 spot. For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Nets with the lead. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings put together a nice one. He had 20 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, Gina?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And Young slams it home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Jennings kicks to Walters. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Young.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Jack dishes to Lopez. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bogdanovich passes to Neal. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Walters. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists tonight. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Jack kicks to Young. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic. For Brooklyn, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Cody Zeller. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Walters. Here's Azania. There's the feed to Walters. Five to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Heaton. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Uncovered. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Offensive rebound.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now the pass to Spades. Spades missing again. The Magic trail by 3. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Freak with it. 18 points for him. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got 9 points.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a glimmer?
I'm going to let it slide.
Now, Freak. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 5. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Kilpatrick. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Speights sets a screen. Pass to Kilpatrick. Makes a big, high bouncing post in. And the Nets lead by 7.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And the final period of play just about to start. Here's Jack. We've got Bogdanovich. Young is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Jack in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Neal. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Vucevic a screen on Jack. The drive by Jennings. Can't make good off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
at the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. The Magic trail by 12. He dishes it to Walters. Kicks it to Vucevic. To the wing on the left. Feeds to Walters. From the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Bogdanovich. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Walters dishes to Gordon. He feeds it to Walters. To the left wing. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And the shot is good. Walters got 21 in the game.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Jack against Jennings. And Jack, here we go. And he makes good on the layup. Jack's got 5 points in the quarter.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Vucevic a screen on Jack. Jennings passes to Walters. And Vucevic kicks to Jennings. Fades back. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. 26 points for Freak.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Young dishes to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Jennings kicks to Fournier. The rebound by the Nets. Young's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Jack. Lopez right side. Good, and Jack gets the assist. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And Orlando making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And here's Freak. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Walters passes to Jennings. Picked by Vucevic. Jennings dishes to Vucevic. And so the ball goes on a bounce. Lopez touched it last.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Nets leading by 12.
2 minutes.
Jack with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Good. That's 12 points for Brook Lopez.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Jennings against Jack. Lopez inside. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Magic trail by 14. Oladipo outside. No good on the three-point try from Walters. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Lopez a screen. Here's Neal. He's guarded by Jennings. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
Clark, the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Lopez. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Jennings against Jack. Young outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Kevin, we have
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we Brook Lopez.
Just a dominant display by Brook Lopez in the post tonight. Lopez is a threat on multiple levels.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.